You have been loyal to people who left you. You have stayed when staying cost you everything. And right now, you might be wondering if anyone noticed. There is a story in the Bible, 2,000 years old, and in it, a widow from a forgotten village does one thing, one choice, and it changes the entire course of history. Her name is Ruth. And before you think Sunday school story, stop. Because this is not just about her. This is about the loyalty no one claps for, the work no one sees, and the moment heaven finally moves on your behalf. Do not skip this. You need to hear the end. The pain. Let me take you to a place called Moab. In the ancient world, Moab was a cursed territory. The people there were descendants of an ugly family secret. They were outsiders, rejected. No respectable Israelite would marry a Moabite. But a man named Elimelech, desperate because of famine, moves his family there anyway. His wife, Naomi. His 2 sons. The sons grow up. They marry Moabite women. One of them is Ruth. Then, disaster. First, Elimelech dies. Then, both sons die. 3 funerals, no grandchildren, no future. Naomi is now a widow, twice over. No man to protect her, no son to care for her, no money, no home. In that culture, she was invisible, worth nothing. She tells her daughters-in-law, "Go back to your families, find new husbands. I have nothing to give you." One daughter-in-law leaves, kisses her, weeps, gone. But Ruth does not move. Ruth's decision. Naomi says it again. "Go back. I am too old to have more sons. Even if I did, would you wait for them to grow up?" Logical, painful, true. But listen to what Ruth says, and if you have ever made a decision that looked foolish to everyone else, this is for you. Don't urge me to leave you or to turn back from you. Where you go, I will go. Where you stay, I will stay. Your people will be my people, and your God, my God. Where you die, I will die. There I will be buried. That is not sentiment. That is a blood oath. She is burning every bridge behind her. No husband, no safety net, no backup plan. She is walking into a foreign country, Israel, as a widow, as a foreigner, as a woman alone. Statistically, she should have failed. The world would have called her stupid. But here's what the world doesn't understand. There are chains that are broken only by loyalty. There are doors that open only to those who refuse to let go. Ruth and Naomi arrive in Bethlehem, broke, hungry, desperate. Ruth does the lowest job possible. She follows behind harvesters and picks up leftover grain. It's called gleaning. It's what the poor and the outcast do. She works from sunrise to sunset. Her back burns. Her hands bleed. No one thanks her. And this is where most people give up. This is the part of the story God never shows on the highlight reel. The silent years, the invisible labor, the loyalty that seems to go nowhere. But keep watching. Worldly wisdom and Bible truth. Here is a truth the motivational gurus will not tell you. Loyalty is a terrible short-term strategy, but it's the most powerful long-term strategy in the universe. In business, they tell you to network up. In relationships, they tell you to protect your peace. In life, they tell you to look out for number one. But the Bible quietly disagrees. Proverbs says, "A man of many companions may come to ruin, but there is a friend who sticks closer than a brother." Not 30 friends, not 1,000 followers, one loyal soul. Ruth did not have a vision board. She did not have a 5-year plan. She had one decision: I will not leave Naomi. And that one decision, not talent, not charisma, not luck, that one decision unlocked a destiny she couldn't see. Because here's what happened next. The turnaround. The owner of the field where Ruth is gleaning, his name is Boaz, wealthy, powerful, respected, and he notices her. Not because she's loud, not because she's beautiful, though she may have been. Here's what the text says. Boaz asked his foreman, "Who is that young woman?" The foreman says, "She is the Moabite who came back with Naomi. She's been working from morning till now with only a short rest." Boaz doesn't fall in love with her resume. He falls in love with her character. He tells her, "Stay in my field. I have told the men not to touch you. When you're thirsty, drink from our water jars." Ruth falls on her face. "Why have I found such favor? I am a foreigner." And Boaz says one of the most powerful lines in Scripture. "I have been told all about what you've done for your mother-in-law, how you left your father and mother and your homeland. May the Lord repay you fully." Do you hear that? Her loyalty to Naomi became her reputation before she ever met Boaz. Word traveled. The invisible years were not invisible to heaven. Long story short, Boaz marries Ruth. She gives birth to a son. That son becomes the grandfather of King David, and from David's line, Jesus Christ. A Moabite widow, rejected, broke, foreign, becomes the great-grandmother of the Messiah, all because she refused to let go. So what does this mean for you? 3 things. 1. Your loyalty is never wasted. Not the friend you stayed with during their depression, not the parent you cared for while siblings disappeared, not the job you gave extra effort to even when no one clapped. God is not a bad accountant. He keeps receipts. 2. You don't need a stage. You need a Naomi. Find someone to be loyal to. Not a perfect person, not a powerful person, a real person. And stay when it's boring, when it's hard, when you get nothing back. That's the soil where miracles grow. 3. The reward often comes from a direction you never expected. Ruth was not looking for Boaz, she was looking for barley. Your breakthrough might not come as a promotion or a check. It might come as a person who notices your character when you were not performing. Stop chasing visibility. Start chasing fidelity. Here's what I want you to do before you click away. Think of one person who has been loyal to you when you had nothing to offer. Not the one who gave you money, the one who gave you presence. Now go text them right now. 2 words, thank you. That's your first act of loyalty today. And if you're the one who has been loyal and no one has thanked you yet, hold on. Your Boaz is closer than you think. Like this video if you believe loyalty still matters. Share it with someone who needs to hear they're not forgotten. And subscribe for more stories that don't just teach you, they change you. See you in the next one.